So there's nothing wrong with occasionally scanning job boards, but when on average there is 250 applicants per corporate role, and that number is pre-COVID, right? So it's really been inflated at this point. Statistically, you do not want this to be the bulk of your time. Don't get sucked into that black hole. Limit the amount of time you spend scanning job boards. Okay, so instead I recommend setting up daily alerts for job titles that you are targeting on LinkedIn, Indeed, Google, and spend 30 minutes to review your job alerts coming through every morning. Okay, now once you get those job alerts, you find a role that you're interested in, you read through the job description. If you have at least 80% of those qualifications, go ahead and apply online. Of course, you want to spend 30 minutes or so customizing your resume and cover letter for each and every job that you're applying to. Now, the more times you do this, the bigger your accomplishment vault will become. And I like to tell people to keep a longer master resume that you can pluck out relevant accomplishments for each job application, and that will help you move faster, right? So you have that longer list and you pluck them out and put them into your 2-page resume that you're customizing for each job. Another thing I recommend, check out jobscan.co. You can scan your resume with the job description, and this will also cut down on your time as well. Now, if you have less than 80% of the qualifications, find a side door. Don't let that stop you from going after the role, but find a side door. Now, best case scenario at this point, you've built up your network at your target companies and you can get a referral. Otherwise, check LinkedIn. Usually it will share with you under that job posting who else you know that works there. So you can see if you can get an introduction, you can have a chat with that person, if you know them, if they'd be willing to refer you. Another great thing to do is go to the LinkedIn page of where you went to college. Every college has a LinkedIn page of all the people that went to school there. So you can go there and you can search by the company that you're applying for, and that's another way to potentially get an introduction, is to chat with that person with that commonality that you guys share. Now, if you can truly find no common connections, send the hiring manager a message on LinkedIn. Let them know that you're interested in the role, but you had a few questions and you'd love to learn more. The goal is to get into a human conversation with a decision maker. Now, something that I've seen work well before, if you have an online portfolio, you can attach that to your message to kind of pique their curiosity. Visualcv.com is a great place to build an online portfolio of your work. But if you don't have an online portfolio, find other ways to stand out. So one way would be just to do a lot of research on the company pain points. Every company has a certain set of challenges they're dealing with, and think about how that relates to your department. Okay, dangle a carrot for the hiring manager. Share a framework for how you might approach that pain point and that you'd love to discuss it more with them. Keep a job search tracking spreadsheet and track your follow-ups, review it daily, and make sure nothing falls through the cracks.